I'm getting the distinct feeling that you guys enjoy a good old-fashioned colonial game because that's why you gave me the like goal on the Portugal video and why we are continuing that campaign today. We will finish asserting our domination over the New World, consolidating our holdings in Africa, and expanding into the Asian parts of the world. Also, if we get 5,000 likes on this particular video in the first few days after it's out, we're gonna do a final part for this campaign where we will be forming the best nation out there. That's right, you know who I'm talking about, don't you? We'll be going full-on colonialos maximos, and we'll be coming back to Europe and kicking some European ass. And hey, if you want to get any PDX game, check out the link in description, and don't forget to also subscribe, because every single one of you that is not subscribed, I'm shipping off to Tortuga. You're gonna be working in the Tortugan sugar plantations, okay? That's what's gonna happen to you. You better subscribe right now, boy. So we did previously establish ourselves in the Mexican bits. We didn't fully consolidate Mexico, but we're definitely going to be doing that today. However, we also have some rebellions back in the Portuguese land, so we got to take care of these guys before they do any actual damage. Whilst all of that is happening, our brave flagship here, the Gina Valentina, and the other two ships are exploring the Indian Ocean, finding the best spots for us to colonize. That being said, the colony of Xosa or whatever you call this is undergoing, and we might have some natives around here, so we have to bring some units to investigate what they're doing and why they exist in these lands. Hey, look at that. We are the first ones to get military tech 8, and that also means we're getting 6 innovativeness, boys. We already have 56 innovativeness, which is a huge amount. We're basically the most technologically advanced nation there is right now, but we're also the nation with the highest amount of rebellion, so gotta take care of that. And apparently Xosa has rebelled as expected. All right, let's send this back again here, or better yet, let's go a little bit further. Let's go to Metetwa, and we can ship over our colonial marines here afterwards to see if there's anybody in Metetwa that would rebel against us. Yeah, let's investigate. So, apparently there was nobody living in Metetwa, which is great because it means we can just colonize these empty lands ourselves now. I want to mention, guys, that one very important privilege you should be giving out in your colonial games is the Grant New World Charters. It increases the amount of settlers you get as well as the settler chance, so it absolutely speeds up your colonization process by a ton. Similarly, the Established New World missions gives you a assimilation process as well as native uprising chance minus 50%. It can be worth it. I personally don't really care about it too much since I normally just wipe out the natives, to be honest. But I mean, if you're feeling kind and you feel like you want to take chances with it, you can definitely go for that. Let's also go ahead now and we have 2 missions here. We can get the New World missions that we talked about before, as well as the Colonial Range and Explore with the 100 traditions from the other decision, not mission. I don't know why I kept calling it missions. Now, I want to show you guys my particular preference when it comes to what provinces to colonize first, so you get an idea in your games what you should be colonizing first. So, of course, I got the Mexican area covered. I colonized the southern tip here so I can access these guys. I've colonized in the north so I can access the Aztecs. And I've taken this bit here after I've colonized the province of Havana. I've also changed my capital over to Bermuda, which allows me to not form colonial nations in the North American continent as well as the Central American part, I guess. North and South America are the only continents here, but a lot of people tend to think of Central America as a separate area in the real world because of the fact that they speak Spanish mostly, with certain exceptions, of course. Which begs the question, how many of you guys know which countries, IRL countries in the Caribbean as well as the other Central American parts do not have Spanish as their primary language? I mean, sure, you probably know Jamaica, Trinidad, Tobago, Bermuda, all this stuff, right? But do you know the really juicy stuff, like the former Dutch colonies, French ones, maybe some other ones? Who knows? Curious? Let me know in the comments. I want to see how educado my boys are watching these vids. My first colony in the Caribbean was Puerto Rico because it has the Fuerte del Moro monument. I will will also be colonizing Tortuga eventually once I have the extra colonists available. I've gotten a couple of colonies in the southern bits here, but majority of my provinces in the south are going to be from attacking the natives. And after I form the colonial nations, I'll probably just let the colonial nations colonize all by themselves here. I'm not going to focus too much on this area. I will, however, focus on the Peruese area since I want to get all those juicy gold mines. I will try my best to reach that area, which is why I started colonizing Candelaria over here. And afterwards, I should have the range to reach the Peruvian bits. Alright, boys, it's time for some big bad wars in the Central American parts. Let's go ahead and take over Mexico for ourselves. Pay off the 2 remaining loans, I guess. Sure, we can do that. Do we have any more loans? 1 more loan. Oh, actually, I can get the burger loans again. Let's get those so that I can use all of this money to subjugate and educate all the natives. I'm gonna educate. Also gonna use some mana points here to assault this fort. I want to take it quickly so I can focus on ending this particular engagement as fast as possible. 50 ducats from Quito or relations. I'm gonna go for the ducats, thank you very much. Don't really care about relations with these natives too much, to be fair. I believe they need to know their place here is what I'm saying, boys. There you go. YPTS, Autius, all of their troopius, right? Remember this particular colony here, the purpose of this one is so I can reach the gold mines in Zimbabwe and Kilwa, and afterwards I can use that as a launching platform to start getting into the Indonesian bits and then into the Spice Islands. As a colonial nation, you really want to be the first one to get to the Spice Islands, as that's where majority of your actual income is going to be arriving from, especially in the early to mid part of the colonial campaign, let's say. Also time to build more light ships. I've kind of been neglecting my full bit, and that is no bueno, boys. To also replace my mercenaries, I believe. They rebelled? What? Wow, just with 2 aggression. This is why I always take care of the natives, I swear. Again, not really in the mood for waiting here, so let's charge the forts. Come on. Give me that fortification. I need it for strategic, taking out the native reasons. All right, 40 days, amaze bowls. Now let's go over to Petén as well. Oh, hey, we even managed to capture 2 of their transports. That's pretty good. Slowly but surely, we're pushing out the Mayans from my Mayan holdings. Clearly have always been mine from the beginning of time, right? Seems like Gina also needs a little bit more wetlands to be exploring. Hey, man, if you know, you know, okay? That's what I'm saying here. I have pretty much sieged everything down. So let's see if we can piece out boys here. 143, 142. Nobody gives a schnaps about Cactamac, as well as they don't give a schnaps about whatever this nation is called. Shoe. Sounds like a shoe. I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah. Okay, let's go ahead, take out Chotri also. There you go. We are starting to get a little bit of a coalition, Campeche and Cactimal, but the bad part for Cactimal is that they're my next target here, so coalition is not anything I'm going to be worried about. There you go. Shu, Quiche, and Campeche. Literally 2 of those I'm getting rid of right now. There you go. We've annexed all of the Mayans with the exception of 3, and nobody even gives a single Schnappadopes. Not a single one, boy. Look at the coalition map mode. Just the 3 remaining Mayans, and that's pretty much it. Now, let's core up all these lands. Of course, we shall be concentrating development because we want to get as much development in our capital of Bermuda as possible. And now we can core it up. Let's go. 60 overextension, not bad. Lower the war exhaustion, and we've got it. For the first time in a really long time, we also have a rival that we can actually rival, namely Tunis. So let's send them a scornful insult and embargo them too. I'm going to be deleting a few of these fortifications. I feel like there's way too many forts in the Mayan parts of the world. The one in Belize is gonna go as well, of course, as will the one in the north. What about this monument here? It's not necessarily in need of any sort of a fort, so I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna keep the one in Shu, the one in Petén, and the one in Chortri, and that's pretty much it. Next war again is gonna be against the remainder of what's really left here, the last 3 Mayan bits. As I said before, we are targeting each culture group one at a time so we don't get any sort of a coalition, because let's face it, the Aztecs do not give a single schnaps about me taking over the Mayan lands. Ergo, why look at this, there's barely any aggressive expansion with all of these guys after I've basically taken half of the Mexican bits. And that's obviously because they're different cultures as well as different religions If we go to the religious map mode, these guys are Mayan religion and these guys are Nahuatl religion. Surprisingly, I was able to take both this fortification and this fortification, whilst this one did not even freaking fall above 28%. It's literally been stuck on 28 for 571 days. Are you freaking kidding me, dude? Actually freaking kidding me right now. It does seem like Yucatan's joining in on the whole coalition frenzy now, since Yucatan is also a Mayan country. Before they were a vassal of one of the Aztecs, Totonac. However, Totonac did one of their reforms, which means they lost 5 of their vassals, including Yucatan. So slowly but surely we are grinding into these boys, and this is correct. Majority of my economy is going to come from the Mexican gold mines. Even though I haven't reached the gold mines themselves, we're almost there. Not to fear. We're almost there, boys. After that, this is, by the way, the initial phase. The second phase is starting to get the actual North American bits, where most of our income is going to be coming from. So we're going to be having some massive wars against the quite centralized, I would say, nations of the southern bits of North America, and take huge swathes of land in these wars. What was that, Yucatan? Did you say you don't want to subscribe to my channel? This is what I do to people that don't subscribe to my channel. I attack them, I take their lands, I make sure nobody knows they ever existed. Yeah, my point is that you should definitely subscribe, Yucatan, and obviously everybody else that doesn't want to get attacked by me, right? Could be safe if you're subscribed. I mean, you know. I mean, look at this. Gina's doing her part. She's definitely doing her part here, exploring. Are you doing your part, you know? Everyone's got a part to play, guys. Come on. Does that sound a little bit desperate, chat? Does it sound a little bit desperate? I feel like that sounds a little bit desperate. Hey, man, it's better than those peeps. They keep going, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, smash. Like, fuck's sake, man. Every time I hear him, like, can you just be a little bit more original? Not everybody copy each other with the smash it, boy. Everybody heard PewDiePie say it 10 years ago, and now all the channels be like, smash the subscribe button. That's why you will never hear me say smash, okay? I will always guilt trip you or threaten you into subscribing to my channel. That's how real Romanians do it, okay? Also, I have to say it. The amount of forts in Central America is just too damn freaking high, man. Check out how fast we're colonizing also. We almost got the island of Mare, which is where we will be producing a lot of secret Portuguese sauce. Talking about the very first peri-peri sauce factories made out of actual peri-peri customers. Next time you go to Nando's, be careful. I might take you from there and use you in my factories. Just saying. Just saying. You might smell, taste like peri-peri. You might. All jokes aside, though, Nando's was actually South African. It started in South Africa by 2 dudes that apparently really like the peri-peri sauce. I love seeing absolutely no coalicionos, because now, check it out, actually. Literally no coalition. But yeah, now we're gonna have to start with the Aztecs, boys. No, the Castilians started colonizing. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, you bastards. I want to see you get colonies here. I mean, I went the diplomatic path in this playthrough, so I allied them, right? But, I mean, I could always cancel that alliance if things go south. Tafilal seems to be enjoying itself, though. They are expanding in the Nigerian areas. Well, not Nigerian, the Niger Delta, really. We can also sell some of our crown lands to invest in even more buildings now. It does seem like the entirety of the Aztec area here is going to be tough to crack, since most of them are actually allied to each other, so that means I'm gonna have to have one big war to unify the entirety of Central America, essentially. So it's not gonna be easy. They're gonna have together roughly... Oh, actually, only 40,000? That's nothing. Let's go. Let's go crush them, boys. Oh, that's because Tarasco didn't join. Right, okay. So there's 40,000 on the Aztec Alliance set and another 40,000 on the Tarascan Alliance set, which apparently didn't join up. What happened there? I'm guessing... Oh, they're at war with the Aztecs. That explains why they didn't join. Fair enough. Well, guess the Aztecs are gonna be gone in a few moments, really. Let's try and attack them over here whilst they're sieging down Tarasco's vassal, and that's half of the army that they have, actually. We also have a much better sight of the majority of the world here. Oh, what the F? Who is that? Is that Imagawa? Oh my god. I'm so curious now. I need to know who that is. That looks like Imagawa to me. Seems like Imagawa for the first time ever has semi-unified the Japanese islands. That would be super cool to see right there. Ming is still intact, did not collapse in this run at least. And we have a much better side of the Indonesian archipelago. Plus, we are getting our colony over in the coast of Java. So once this is settled down, we're going to be getting another settler going straight for the Spice Island so we can take full advantage of those juicy provinces. The Tower of Belém, commissioned by Manuel I. It was built in the early 16th century to defend the mouth of the Tagus River. Later down the line, it served as a prison, and we will be spending 500 ducats to upgrade it once, and until the end of the game, we also get local defensiveness. Yeah, sure, why not? Ducats are temporary. Tower of Belém is eternal. Everybody knows this. Did I just take extra loans for no reason? I think I did, didn't I? Time to barrage the walls of Mexico. And, actually, I'm gonna assault it as well. I don't have time for this. I ain't got no time for this. 32 days and we're left with 5,000 units. Maybe I should not have assaulted that. Maybe I did have time for that. Maybe this was a horrible, horrible mistake. It is time, though, to measure our PPs here against the natives. Wait, no, don't run away from me. I want to wipe out all of your armies. Come on, guys. Come on, Jaguar bros. Don't you run away. This one is really easy to take, though. 1,000 units as garrison is really nothing. Can we actually wipe out these guys now? Let's see. They would not accept, but they would very soon, though. So, let's wait for a month or two, and then we can ask them again. Let's see now. There you go. 141, 139. We just got extra lands in Mexico, everyone. Rejoice. And the units that they had are fighting their former allies. It just doesn't get any better than this, does it? We can also do the peace deal now. 78 overextension. What is my overextension right now? 25. I'm gonna have to wait a little bit before I do the peace deal in that case. 78, 20. That should be fine, right? That definitely should be fine. We would be on the threshold. We would not necessarily be over 100%. So let's check just to be sure. 99.2. That is a-okay with me, man. Oh, dang, son. Nachitoches has definitely grown massively here. I'm not sure who actually formed this federation originally, but whoever it was, I highly appreciate them doing this, because this is just free real estate for me right now. I mean, this is basically where I'm going to be expanding right next. The main thing about having colonies spread out every random corner of the world is that now we pretty much have access to the entirety of the world. So whenever we want to attack someone in Peru, we got the province so we can attack, or for that matter, whenever we want to attack in the Asian bits, we can, and so on. So we are essentially the first global empire, so to speak. Let's bring the units back by the border so we can attack these guys now. One thing I gotta say is that Ming is not having a good time in this patch. The earthquake of 1511, look at that, lose 20 mandate and a lot of other debuffs. The reality is that Ming's got a lot of these events. I mean, they have a ton of these events. It's not even fun playing as Ming anymore, for Christ's sake. It's sad, but it is what it is. Finally, we have the Protestant Reformation trigger in Magdeburg, apparently, out of all places. I mean, I'm not surprised. It normally triggers within the HRE, and Magdeburg has been a few times in my playthroughs the target of the Protestant Reformation. The Pope did try to keep the Reformation low, but it still managed to get its way all the way up to 103% reform desire. Now, boys, it is time to commit as a comitius and Attacius Maximus the Nativius, which is Latin for we're gonna schnappeldoop the schnitzel out of all of these bad boys over here. Because that's right, boys, there is a way in which we're gonna colonize all of North America 50 times faster, and that's by letting the natives centralize, in which means all of these provinces become actual owned land by them. And then, of course, we're gonna take all that land from them. So we don't need to colonize it, we just take it from the natives 50 times faster than colonizing it. Is it a new meta for 135? Kind of, because they did patch some other exploits that existed before 135, so this is the way to get it 50 times faster now. You cannot do it anymore via the tribal lands, sadly. I swear, every time I see the province of Irish, I somehow think about Billie Eilish. I think it's just because it lightly rhymes with Eilish. I don't know. Maybe it's just me being weird, really. No, we're starting to get some Jaguar boyos rebelling in Mayan lands. We cannot accept that, sir. I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to wipe you out now. We have a strict no rebellions policy in my country. I like how the natives are basically just avoiding my units right now because they know that they stand absolutely no chance. So it's pointless for them to even engage me, really. But I also kind of want them to engage me because I want to get a little bit of that juicy army tradition that everybody likes to have. I am going to be using Zabaragius Maximus because I do have extra Strupius. Sorry, not extra Strupius. I have some extra trips too, but I have extra mana point. I'm literally not doing anything with my military and diplo points, and I don't want to waste them again on getting technologies ahead of time, so I'm just going to use it for barraging, really. Oh, Gina wants me to boss her around again. She wants me to play the hard boy, the leader in this game. Hey, we managed to get reformed the Navy because we built 6 shipyards, and this is going to allow us to recruit the special Portuguese ships, the Callion and the Caravel. Hot diggity dongalong, boys. Let's check it out now. We go to our shipbuilding capability, and we can build 8 galleons or caravels. Caravels are basically special light ships that get less naval attrition, extra fleet movement speed, and ship trade power modifier plus 33%. The galleons are basically the best of the best, and they are heavy ships with extra ship compatibility and hull size. We do need the light ships though, so let's go ahead and build, well, max out as many of these caravels as we can build, really. And wait, can I build both? Oh, I can build 8 galleons and 8 caravels. That is pretty cool. But yeah, no, I'm gonna need more regular ships though, so let's go ahead and build more of these bad boys as well. Lightiest, shippiest. We need as many ships as we can so we get naval domination in the new world, because we want to stop trade from going into the old world in the civilian node, since we already have basically moved to the new world, really. And once more, Barragius and Assaulticus, Reinforcius, Consolidatius, Regimenticus. And I know what you're thinking. I know exactly what you're thinking. Ludi, stop it with the schnapadoopski weird Latin made-up thingy you're using. It's annoying. It was funny the first 5,000 times. Now it's not funny anymore. I already expect a few comments like that. Between me and you guys, a lot of the times I do exaggerate with the amount of times that I say shit, because I want you to say something in the comment section and improve my algorithm. That's why. That's right, I'm baiting ya, boys. Assolto Coros. Want some more use? Oui, avec le. Wait, am I actually not gonna get this one? No, I gotta get this one. No, I didn't get it. No, I didn't have enough infantry. That's why. All right, let's get over here with the rest of the unit. Well, that was not very schnappledoop of us, was it now? Ooh, 1 colonist settler chance. Hell yeah, boys. I know I'm a little bit behind with my admin now. 7 admin and basically almost 10 with the other 2. But yeah, I need my admin for a lot of stuff, including apparently extra settler chance now. All right, we managed to bring more units here, so let's assault part 2. Consolidation, all of these bad boys, and that should be enough to actually take these guys out. What the schnapps is this? Natchez units just running amok like that. Not cool, boys. Not cool whatsoever. I'm not okay with you guys just walking through my future lands like that. You gotta pay me tribute first. I'm also super cool to see that these guys are very happy with my full annexation of their lands. I don't even think I destroyed their armies, but somehow they're okay with me fully annexing them. So, okay, sure thing, bro. It's almost as if you really want to be a part of my lands, don't you? Looks like the English are in a little bit of trouble in their colonies. Lenape seems to have not given them the famous turkeys that they might have gotten otherwise. We're playing in the alternate timelines here, guys. No Thanksgiving, more like Lenape taking hit time celebration thing. There you go. The first of our special caravel ships are ready to go. Let's assign them an admiral, and whoa, hot damn, this guy's a chat lord. And set him up to protect trade in the Caribbean, of course, our main trade node. They almost managed to take this. Good thing I had the smart thinking of using my ships to bring the units here so I can wipe out these guys faster. I'm diabolical like that. I am the diabolical loss. Alright, well, no more native units. Yeah, boy. What you get for messing with the great Portuguese, boys. That's what you get. You get fire and steel. That's exactly what you get. And gunpowder, maybe. Now watch this fortification fall at 7% and get me really upset. Okay, it didn't fall. I'm not upset. I'm fine. I'm super okay now. I'm not upset. It didn't fall at 7%. The world is properly balanced once more. But these boys are going to make it in time to stop the 14% there. Time to Killius Maximus, the Nativius. Oh, they're actually holding up against my troops, but luckily enough, I got more units coming in here. It's also an attempt to circumnavigate the world, because we all know Gina really likes circumcised worlds to navigate. I feel like we can do a proper peace deal. Let's see. Yeah, we can take pretty much all of the stuff we wanted to take in the first place. Do I want to take that? No, we can keep them with 2 provinces, I'd say. Coalition, obviously, all of the natives that are around are going to be pissed with me taking all this stuff, but look at my face. Is this the face of a man who gives a schnapps? It's not. Okay, I'm telling you now. The truth is it's not. Oh my god, again, 90 overextension, I swear, bro. I wish I went for admin ideas now, because I got so much overextension all the freaking time. You thought you're just going to get away with rebelling against me, didn't you, you schmagadogs? I remembered, and I came back for you. See? I always remember my rebels. There's no time in the history of Ludi videos when I forgot about rebels and they actually enforced and they separated on the island of Chio during my Byzantium run. That totally didn't happen. Never ever. Oh no. Gina's about to finish its circumcision and they have 28%. Oh no, they're gonna die off to attrition. Wait, what the hell? Why are you going back? Why are you going back, Gina? You were about to literally... Oh my god. What the F is this, man? Oh no. That's the end. The AI is too stupid to actually move from one tile to another, apparently. Big kudos also to the Aztecs. I left them with 2 provinces, but they managed to fully siege down the entirety of Tarascon. I've got no clue how they managed this, but I'm honestly impressed. Kudos to you, Aztecs. For our tier 5 military doctrine, these Portuguese have a special ordenanzas reform that allows them to raise manpower and sailors from nearby provinces to the capital. However, you probably guessed it, my capital's in Bermuda, so I'm not sure what nearby provinces I'd be raising this from, so I'm gonna go for amphibious specialization, but simply because I'm curious to see what this actually does, because I don't know if I'm actually going to get any actual manpower since I have no provinces close by. I just want to test it, okay? So let's go ahead and click this first. And now, for spending 50 military, we can get 1 year's worth of manpower and sailors from all provinces, which is within 50 range to Bermuda. If that's 50 range, oh my god, that's overpowered. Holy shit, that's overpowered. So that means if my capital is, say, in the middle of Spain in Toledo, and I click that, I get 1 year's worth of manpower from all of the Iberian provinces. That essentially can mean up to 50,000 manpower with a single click. What? I feel like I might do in the future another Portugal run in this patch where I go full military, because that's just really interesting to test out. Or actually, I'll keep this as my reform and then I'll abandon my European holdings, form the United States afterwards, and see how well that decision fares as the US with my capital somewhere in the middle here. Hey, good guy Aztecs only took 2 provinces and they actually liberated a ton of stuff. Hold on a second. So now these guys have no more vassals. Oh my god, it's literally a free Swedish buffet for me in the Aztecs lands now. An actual Swedish buffet, except it's Aztecian buffet, really. Oh my lord, we reach 185 settlers per month. That is just absolutely disgusting, I'm telling you. Know what else is disgusting? The fact that this nation still exists. I will not allow that to be a thing. We are vehemently against the existence of Klaplanak simply because their name is stupid. I mean, imagine what you would even call your kids if you name your country Tlapanak. Clearly nothing good comes out of this, okay? Wait, what? I can order the... How much is that? Oh, we got 500 manpower. Oh god, that's so bad. I mean, there's no provinces around Bermuda, obviously, right? I was just curious. I wanted to see. And I guess at least we lost 2 or exhaustion, right? There's something for it. Wait, what? Embrace Brazilian culture. Brazilian becomes the new primary culture. Culture in Ceará becomes Brazilian. Okay. Wait, what? I'm not able to be a Portuguese monarchy anymore because I'm Brazilian now? No. No, that's horrible. No, I don't want... I want to take it back. No, I don't want to be Brazilian. Why is there a downside to being Brazilian, man? What the F, bro? My country's primarily... Oh, no, I'm gonna change back my primary culture back to Portuguese. I'm sorry. Sorry, Brazilians, but no, I'm sorry, no. But I'm not sorry. It was a mistake. Everybody clearly knows Portuguese monarchy is what it's all about. Wait, I didn't realize. The Aztecs actually vassalized Tarascon and these... When? During that war, did I not pay attention? What the F? So the Aztecs have enough vassals to make a new... to do a new reform. If I'm really being juicy here, I can just wait until they do that reform and attack them afterwards. Another day, another set of natives being attacked unlawfully by the English. You might be wondering, what are you talking about, Ludi? You're the one attacking these natives here. But no. Prior to me attacking these guys, I just saw... Oh, which becomes a new shogunate. Oh, that's cool. I just saw the English declared another war on the natives. So clearly the English are the bad guys. I'm trying to save the natives from the English by integrating them in my land. So it really makes sense if you think about it, guys. Really. Don't think about it too much, though. Oh, the gloves are off, my boys. The gloves have come off. These bastards want all of my lands in the New World and in the Old World, apparently. I'm actually okay with selling some of those in the Old World. I don't care about Europe for now. I will let them colonize for me a little bit too, though. Let's get a spy network in Castile then. I'm also trying my best to target the smaller OPMs in the New World, so this way I get less and less nations that would potentially join in a coalition against me once they start expanding like crazy all around here, because that is going to happen. Like within just the next few years, I will essentially have all of the North American continent, probably minus the English colonies, to be fair. Natchez here is not okay with me fully annexing them. Sadly for them, though, the war leader is. The war leader is actually giving me all of Natchez's provinces and all of their own provinces, so that's two more minor North Americans out the schnappeldope. Now we can attack Coeta, which is a slightly bigger North American, I'd say. Well, yeah, actually, we can attack the entire alliance in the north here, so we can basically properly take a huge chunk of these lands now. I've also started investing in my gold mines in the Mexican bit, so we got most of them up to 8-9 development. The target is 10 development, production development for each gold mine, so we're going to use a lot of our diplo points in doing so. But yeah, let's go with this war. Time to attack. Yes, Maximus. Kill. Yes, everybody is here. Look at that. That's a lot of juicy OPMs right there, boys. Oh, they're starting to join into coalition against me. How about in that case I attack the other boys I'm interested in? So now I'm at war with everybody in this bit, and I can fully annex all of them once the war is over. So I don't even give a schnaps about any coalition, because the people that I care about are already a part of me. I also adore that this monument actually comes up at tier 1 whenever you finish colonizing the province. So once I get the money, I'll just invest tier 2 and tier 3 to get the settler chance and the extra 15 settlers per year. Remember, as a colonial nation, the sooner you get this monument upgraded to maximum, the better. It's also about high time we get more units. I'm gonna get the maximum amount of sailors that I can get, plus as many of these regulars as possible, since I need at least one more army. Let's actually go to full land force limit. And now that I think about it, I might have overplayed my hand here with the ordinancias. Let's go for amphibious specialization so we can get more marines, up to 14. Hot damn, that is a lot of marines. We also managed to trap the entirety of these boys' armies in the southern tip of Florida. So we're gonna do a classic Florida moment here and wipe out their entire armies from one single battle, really. I mean, there you go. They got no more troops left. I've basically won the war already, bro. It's a matter of figuring out the best war deal now. And another 9,000 troopers down the drain for the enemy, of course. I mean, I really don't even understand why they try and fight against me. It's pretty much futile to do anything against my Uber Marinius. Probably shouldn't call them anything Uber. That has a slight connotation of Second World War stuff I don't want to associate with, really. Oh, this nation's got 20 development, my man. Wait, what? That went down from 20 to 11? Okay, just casual Native American stuff. Fair enough. Let's go over and become an empire now also. And yeah, I'm gonna fully annex these guys as well, I guess. Can we? Yes, we can, boys. 43 aggressive expansion, but it doesn't really matter as much when most of the Native Americans have already been fully annexed by me. Same goes for these guys here. Fully annexed. Wait. What's my overextension? No! Got 93 overextension. Thank God I didn't click that button. I would have gotten an extra 48. Oh no, I gotta wait now. Oh, this is no Gucci, man. But hey, it works though. My tactic works. I'm getting all of the Native American lands super fast after they centralize, which means I've pretty much colonized half of North America, and then we'll get the other half in the next 5 to 10 years. So is that not powerful? Yes, it is, boys. Yes, it is. Just a matter of getting the admin points, though. That's the problem. That's the tricky bit. Hey, this province just got the cloves as its main trade good. That means that we eventually will be able to get a ton of money from this region. Of course, I'm going to be attacking Ternat and Tidor as well once I finish colonizing all of the other provinces. I have to bring my army from the New World. I'm a little bit lazy to do it. I want to finish off the natives before I bring the army to get rid of Ternat and Tidor, to be fair. Alternatively, what I could do actually is I could vassalize Ternat and Tidor and use their missions to colonize the other provinces without me having to worry about that. Actually, no, that's probably the smart idea. Let's just bring some units there now. We're after the war with the Aztecs, really. Let's go ahead and attack these boys now. Take over what's left of the Aztecs. Then we go to vassalize Ternat, Tidor, and annex the other one, I guess. Now, obviously, we're not going to waste time with this. Assaultius. Let's go bring the rest of the army over here so we can properly assault these guys. Reinforce, consolidate. Go, go. Rush B, rush Teotitlan. Okay, no more time to waste. Let's go. Annexatio here, so we don't need to worry about any of this stuff. We can set up this unit over here to wipe out the natives. Sorry, actually take care of rebellions, I meant to say. Manage Savage Autonomous Rebels, and there you go. I may have miscalculated this a little bit. I've got 114 overextension. It's fine. Everything is fine, guys. Don't worry about it. Just a little bit of rebel sentiment, nothing else. So apparently the yellow one was Mori in Japan, but somehow they managed to lose everything afterwards again. And now Ouchi owns the majority of Japan, with Uyasugi owning the eastern bits. It's just a cluster schnitzel over there, man. I'm telling you, an absolute cluster schnitzel. And Ming is absolutely falling too. They got 0 mandate right now, and they only did how many? 2 reforms. That is pathetic, bro. Clearly they didn't watch my Ming video, which you can find in the description below. So now, guys, with most of North America under our control, and with the Mexican lands completely under our control, we are making absolute bank. So if you want to see the next bit where we form the United States and then explore what's going on in Europe, if you know what I mean, then hit that like button. And until the next time, check out this awesome Ottomans run. And I want to give a massive thank you to all of my patrons, channel members, and Twitch subscribers. I would not be able to do this without all your support.